the Merlin vacuum engine on the second stage of the rocket. And that's that call you just heard. Coming up on a few events now in fairly rapid succession. We'll see first stage main engine cutoff, or MECO, the conclusion of the initial burn of these 9 Merlin engines. That'll be followed by stage separation, and then the ignition of the second stage engine at about T plus 2 minutes and 36 seconds. T plus 2 minutes to flight now. Payload fairings will be jettisoned just before the 3-minute mark in flight.
Falcon 9 is following a nominal trajectory.
Good call on a nominal mission so far. Looks like we're seeing just the edge of the horizon there off the left-hand side of the plume. Coming up to MECO.
Main engine shut down. State separation confirmed. M-Bike ignition.
Good call-outs, really nice visuals there from the onboard cameras. Nice view of the curve of the Earth and the horizon as we're coming up to fairing jettison.
Fairing separation confirmed.
Once back through the atmosphere, the payload fairings will make their final splashdown under the support of steerable parachutes. Now about 3.5 minutes into the mission, everything going nominally so far. In about 2.5 minutes will be the start of the first stage entry burn, when SpaceX will use 3 out of the 9 engines on the booster to begin to dramatically slow that part of the vehicle down as it makes its way towards the drone ship called Of Course I Still Love You. Those flashes that you're seeing in between the hypersonic grid fins are the cold gas thrusters, which, just given the sun angle, are catching the light just right, so it looks like it's brighter than it normally appears sometimes. It looks like the booster topping off today at about 117 kilometers in altitude, now starting to make its way down towards the drone ship. Those thrusters, of course, help adjust the booster's positioning and angle. Sounds like a fair number of you actually got a nice view. Eric Burdick saying the jellyfish exhaust was spectacular from San Luis Obispo. Jamie Harkin calling it surreal. Sharon S. could see it all the way out in Phoenix, Arizona, which is very cool. Jack had good views from Santa Cruz. Excellent to hear. We're coming up on the start of the entry burn now. Again, just past the 6-minute mark in the mission is when that's expected to begin.